We on a roll now. Let's go now. We on a roll now. Let's go now. Hello, good morning, where do you came from? Perfect stranger I've been waiting on. Right place at the right time. Nobody can tell me you ain't mine. Yeah. To be honest, I've never been this bold. Your personality, it won't.
You don't know it's the island boy Afrik I. So guys, right now I'm in Montego Bay. You see me? And so today guys, how can I say this? I'll be catching my first flight. You understand? Going to Australia for the very first time. Wagwan, my beautiful people. Welcome back to the Island Family channel. Alright guys, you know, most time you guys see me on the channel, I'm always excited and thing, you know. But judging from the title, you guys probably, you know, have an idea of what's going on and thing. So yeah. The big topic here is that I had a flight for Australia that I didn't get on. You know, so and how did it all started? Let's go from the beginning. Right, so Baby's working with a travel agent, you know, who booked a flight for me to come to Australia. You know, so you know, the great news come that, you know, got a flight and everything, you know. So go ahead and book the tickets, and I mean, you know, got my COVID test within 72 hours, which is a PCR test that they required and things. So basically I had to come to Montego Bay to get the COVID test because it was Independence Day, which is on a Friday. So the private doctor that I was supposed to get the COVID test done, they said they wouldn't be open on a Friday, so I had to come all the way to Montego Bay, and I mean I had the flight in Montego Bay. So Babe was saying it's a good idea just do the COVID test here and stay in Montego Bay. You know, and that's exactly what we did. And so yeah, and it's like, I don't know, it's like bad energy just kind of just started building up as we, you know, approaching the journey, you know, because I mean, got some vlog footage and thing the Friday that we came, because if you guys know NJ from the vlog, he's the one that drove me to Montego Bay, you know. So and I vlogged like a road trip and thing, and vlog when I got the COVID test done, and I mean all of those footage were gone because my memory card, you know, formatted, you know, and things. So it was a SD card error, and yeah, just been kind of stressful, you know, because I had to go get some stuff done that I didn't realize that I didn't do in Port Antonio and stuff. I mean, you know, so I had to go into Montego Bay town, which I didn't know where to go. I just have to ask questions and all of that, and some of the time I had to charter a taxi, so you know that's more money and thing. And but you know, eventually I got all of those things done and stuff. But it was very stressful. And the day after flight, I was at the airport because checkout time at the place that I was staying is at 11, so I had to check out that time, and my flight wasn't until 6:55 in the night. You understand? So I was at the airport from about 12 o'clock midday. Yeah, so I've been there from that time. You know, while I was at the airport, Babe was saying to me, "Why don't I vlog?" And I was like, you know, I'm the type of person, guys, where I have this thing about me where seeing is believing. You understand? I understand that I had a flight, but for me, I didn't want to get too excited. You know, the whole trip, I didn't want to get too excited because I just wanted to know that I'm on the flight, and then I would feel comfortable. Or not even just on the flight. Once I get checked in, I would have felt more comfortable to start vlogging, and that's what I was explaining to Babe, that, you know, I don't feel like vlogging as yet. You know, I just want to check in and know that everything is good. So before, you know, I can, and then I would start vlog. And yeah, it's like I just feel that energy. I don't know. It's like I know something would have went wrong, you know. And so now I'm at the airport, right? I'm at the airport, exchange money and everything into US and pound, because I'm traveling from Jamaica to London, from London to Germany, from Germany to Tokyo, and from Tokyo to Australia, right? So the travel agent had all of that lined up and everything. So we got that sorted out as I would think. So now it's time to check in, right? And the first thing they asked me for as I approach my gate is they asked me for a travel locator form, right? So that was the first problem we had right there, where we me and Babe was doing everything and stuff, and we thought that it was completed, which the lady said no, it's not completed, and she showed me an example of what it should look like, and so it took us some time to get that done. So now guys, it was that time to check in, and this lady asked me for my passport, and then I would look at my passport, and then said she asked me for my itinerary then, and I gave her my itinerary. She asked me if I got vaccinated. I said no, right? So she said, all right, let me see, do you have a PCR test? I said yes, yeah, my PCR test is on my phone, right? So I showed her the PCR test, and then she said, do you have any other papers with you? And I gave her the papers that Babe said I should print out and thing, and showed her my partner visa form, everything, right? So she took them all, and she said, all right, give me a couple minutes. And so I gave her the papers, and she went to another lady, and gave her the papers, and they were discussing, and then she came back to me and said, sir, you can't travel, you don't have a visa to the UK. And I said, but the travel agent said I don't need a visa, right? I'm staying in London less than 24 hours, right? And then she said, no. And I said, is there anyone I can talk to? She said, oh, talk to the supervisor, which is at a next gate, right? So guys, I'm at the supervisor, and I was the only person there at the time, and she was on the phone for like 10 minutes, and I was like, phew, when am I gonna get through with this lady and things? So, and I was just waiting there patiently, and then she said to the person on the phone, oh, and there's also someone who is traveling to Australia, but doesn't have a visa for London, and then they started talking. I don't know what they were talking about after, and then so after she came off the phone now, I said, hello miss, and then as I said hello miss, she's like, sir, can you move out the way please? Don't you see two persons here? And literally guys, those people came after me, right? And I'm telling you, the way she gave me the attitude, like, sir, please just move out the way. You understand? I was like, oh. And then the travel agent called me and said, what's going on and stuff, and I explained to him what's happening. They say I don't have a visa and this and that, and so he said, all right, can I talk to her? And I said, all right, I'll try to give her the phone, right? So when she finished with those two people, I asked her, I said, hello miss, and then literally the woman is just there sitting, and I'm saying, hello miss, excuse me miss, and she's just there. I'm waving at her, like, literally guys, I'm not trying to make up anything, right? Literally I'm waving at her saying, hello miss. There was no one there, right? And she just standing there just doing what she was doing, right? And then now someone else came and she deal with that person, right? And I'm like, whoa, this is strange, man. Like, my own people, like, it's like she's dealing with me like I'm her worst enemy, like she know me personally or something, you understand? And I just don't know. If it was some people, they probably would have got really angry, or you know what I mean. But I don't know how I stay calm through some situations, because Babe was really pissed too, to really know what's going on, right? She was worried, and it just was a crazy thing, yo. And then when I finally said hello miss, and then she answered, and I said, what's going on? And she said, you cannot go to London, sir, right? And I said, and the travel agent was still on the phone, and then he said, can I talk to her? And I said, all right, I'm gonna ask her. And then when I asked her if my travel agent can talk to you, she's like, no, I can't talk to nobody. And literally, that's how she said it to me, right? I was like, whoa. And the travel agent heard that as well, right? And then the travel agent said, can I at least have her name? And I asked her, she's like, sir, I'm not no immigration. What am I gonna give my name for? Like, so like, Jano. So, guys, it's it's been really rough and tough, you know. It's been a rough journey, you know. This wasn't something I was gonna talk about, you know, and I'm not the type of person that just give up, you know, give out every information and thing like that. But you know, I just felt like I needed to say this, you know. Yeah, like your own people sometimes treat you like. I understand work might be complicated and stressful, but you know, at least try to assist a person and even behave in a better manner, you know. It just was crazy, you know. A lot of you guys would probably say, "Oh, I wouldn't talk about this," you know, and you know, don't, as you guys said, don't let people know when you're traveling, when you're leaving, and things like that, you know. And you know, it's at first I was fear of that, and to be honest, I have no fear of that anymore. You know, I don't feel like anybody really wanna hurt me personally or to say, well, oh, he's going abroad, you know, I'm gonna try to stop him. I just feel like I know people for sure, you know, I know certain people for sure don't like this, you understand? But it's not a if I'm gonna be there, it's a must. You know, it's just some stumbling blocks in the way right now that we just have to try to overcome. You know, so yeah, it's no shame, you know. It's no shame to talk about this, you know. Yeah, yeah, it's no shame to talk about it. So I left from that place where I was staying. I'm still in Montego Bay right now. So yeah, at a different. This is a guest house I'm at right now, and things. So I haven't been really feeling the vibe, the energy to do nothing, to vlog. You know, babe kind of said just let's do some. You know, so yeah, I'm going back home tomorrow. I've been here since Friday, and today is Monday. So I'm going back home tomorrow, Tuesday. So yeah, so we had to. I left at the airport like late yesterday, like about 6 o'clock, something like that. You know, and as you know, I know nowhere in Montego Bay like that, so I have to quickly book somewhere and stay for the night. And I mean, 2 nights, you know, booked here, this place for. So I'm staying here. There's a pool outside, which I might just go take a swim, because yeah, my energy is off. You know, my energy is very off right now. Like, yeah, but yeah, what can I do? What can I say? You know, it's just life. You know. Um, yeah, I guess the information is kind of misleading because I don't know. Because the travel agent is saying that, you know, I don't need a visa, you know, they check every details, everything, they call the embassy in London and this and that, got confirmation, but still yeah, it's what it is, you know. So, yeah, man, it was very exciting at first, but yeah, my energy is very low right now. You know, babe cried, and you know, it's just been a crazy emotional one. You know, yeah, very very down right now. That's all I can say, guys. That's how I'm feeling right now. So yeah, it's not an exciting video right now. You know, it's nothing to smile about, but we'll get through this. You know, yeah, man. So. I might just show you some of the clips. Might just show you guys some of the clips of where when I was staying at the first guest house and thing, and yeah, and you know what I was saying at first. You know, building up to, you know, going to the airport and thing. You know, I'll show you guys those clips and thing. But yeah, just what it is, guys. So babe might do some explaining of what's going on, what really happened and thing like that, you know. So yeah, so guys, thanks for watching. Yeah, I wouldn't say this is, you know, I wouldn't say hope you enjoy, because there's nothing to enjoy out of this unless someone, you know, really happy to hear this news. I don't know, but yeah, it's what it is. You know, it's life. So thanks for watching anyway, guys, and just at least give this video a thumbs up, you know. Yeah, man. So catch you in the next video, guys. Blessings.
Say hi to everyone, Ireland. Hi guys, welcome to the Island family. This is your girl Maria, and over here we have the star of the show, I should say, Mr. Island. Hi everyone. He's saying hi to everyone. He's saying hi. Mwah, and blow kisses to everybody too, Island. So as you can see, we haven't seen us in quite a while actually, and basically I'm here to talk to you about a few things that have been happening lately. And, you know, as Babe would have explained it already, there's been a problem, a big problem, if that. So I'm going to get into it and I'm going to tell you all about it. But first, let's take the moment to see Island. Like, look how much Island has grown. He is a big boy now. Look at him. Hi, everyone. Now, if you can see, he's got a bit of a scar there on his eye. Well, Mr. Island was playing with his toys the other day and he had a fall on his toe, actually on top of his toy, and hit his head right on top of one of his building blocks. So I took him to the emergency room and he didn't need stitches or anything. They said it would heal by itself. They just covered it, and, you know, obviously I had already sanitized it, not sanitized it, but I cleaned the wound and everything. But the bandage I had here at home was really big, so I actually had to take him to the ER and get a smaller bandage. That's the only reason why I went, but I knew he didn't need stitches. Anyways, he's good, almost ready for bedtime. It's pretty late now here. It's roughly about 8:40. So guys, this is Island, and Island boy, I hope you can't see that, guys. Oh my gosh. Anyways, I hope you're all well anyway. And let's get into this conversation, shall we? Whew, where do I begin? So, the morning of Babe's travels, he had to go to Montego Bay to get his COVID test. Just one moment, guys. Go down there. Go on. Go on. Go down there. I'm back. So the day of Babe's travels, he had to go to Montego Bay to get a COVID test. And the COVID test, he needed to get it done 72 hours prior to departure, which is a PCR test. Anyhows, he was going to catch a bus, but the bus seemed to get to Montego Bay a little bit late, and so it wasn't going to suit the time. So we had Babe's good friend NJ. Big up NJ. If you haven't watched NJ, go to NJ Vlogs. You know, he's been a really good friend to Babe, to Tyrone and myself. So we ended up hiring a vehicle to take him down to Montego Bay and, you know, get there early so he can get his COVID test. Well, there was a problem getting the rental to begin with. The guy that he was supposed to get the rental off actually turned around and said that he had given it to someone else that morning. So running around Port Antonio looking for a place to, you know, get a rental, that already was a bad start. For me personally, if that was me in that situation, I would have already known, Jesus, this is not happening. And it was raining, so finally they found somebody. I don't know whether it was from NJ's side or whoever, but big ups to whoever did it, because it was something we really needed for Babe to do. So traveling to Montego Bay, Babe had everything, you know, prepared, had the cameras, his luggage, everything prepared, ready to board that flight, you know, the next day. I think the next day it was, yeah. No, Sunday the 8th of August. So he would have had Friday, Montego Bay, Saturday and Sunday. He would have flown out, right? So, basically, he got his COVID test. Everything went well. Went to the hotel, checked in, all of that kind of stuff. Good stuff. Then Sunday, his travels. We had all the requirements. There was no other visa to apply for or anything else. And what do you know? Bang. He gets told that he can't board the flight. I was on the phone with him too. I even like wanted to speak to the supervisor that was saying that he wasn't able to board the flight. Now, he's coming to Australia. In the UK government law, right, in the immigration law, it states that if you hold an Australian visa and an onward ticket to your final destination, whether it be Australia, US, New Zealand, or Canada, right, that you're able to transit through that airport, whether it's landslide or whether it's airside. Well, unfortunately, he was not able to do either of those, according to British Airways. So, back with Arlen again, guys. He wants to show you. You're going to show them? Wait, hang on. Don't touch the camera. Don't touch the camera. Don't touch... Arlen, listen. Arlen, watch. Say hi to everybody. Show everybody. Tell everybody, say hello. And say, crazy, loco. 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 Hola. Hello. So guys, I'm going to go quickly back to the story. Babe has already explained most of it, but I'm going to touch bases on how I felt for the situation. When the lady turned around and said, you can't board this flight. You don't have a transit visa. You're not getting on this flight. Even if I wanted to talk to her or have the travel agent that had booked out his ticket originally try and talk to her, she said, oh, I'm not immigration. I don't need to talk to anybody. And I definitely don't need to give you my name. That's what she said to Babe. I was so upset, guys. Like, I cried. I didn't even go to work the next day because I was just so upset. I was so upset, guys. Like, literally, I was not myself. I was, I was a real down. I was a downer. I was having a real down moment and I was just so upset. We spent money for him to come out and all of a sudden, bang, someone in the hands of someone else say that he can't come. That just really tore me to pieces. I thought to myself, where did we go wrong? We didn't go wrong. We had the information. We printed off, where it stated in the uk.gov.uk website where you can transit, where it says all the information, everything, right? No, she wouldn't have it. Guys, I can honestly say it's been hard. It's been really hard. Trying to get him out here, and making sure that he's not, doing the wrong thing, or we're not doing the wrong thing by, compromising him coming out to Australia. It just really puts a hold on a lot of things, I just really want to say that I hope that we can see the light at the end of the tunnel here, because we don't know, we don't know. People say one thing and then another person says another thing. And it's like, well, my travel agency, our travel agency made sure that he was able to travel with all the requirements, everything. But the flight wouldn't let him on. So, guys, Babe is in Montego Bay. Still in Montego Bay. And I'm just wishing and hoping that we have an outcome soon. I don't know what to do. People have said, my family, my father has said he had problems with British Airways and that I should go further or proceed to go further with the case. But I don't know, guys. What do you all think? What do you all think we should do? To be honest with you, the only aspiration that I have right now for me and Arlen is to be with Dad, to be with Tyrone, to be together, right? Oh, you keep my top down. Sorry, guys. Huh? Come here. We want to be with Dad. Say Dad. So, guys, I hope everyone is doing well. I just want to say, don't forget to, Suki Boy, subscribe, like, comment, and share, guys. Bye, everyone. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Where's the kisses? Don't they get kisses? Come on, don't they get kisses? Bye, guys. Blessings.